Let's take a look what's in my fridge in the heart of winter. You're gonna notice a theme, a lot of protein and a lot of fermented food. Something I take a shot of almost every day is this. This is drinkable yogurt called kefir, but this is not the dairy-based one. This is the Harmless Harvest coconut one. So in here and the dairy one are tons of living bacteria that flourish your gut. Just make sure you get unsweetened or plain, otherwise they always have a ton of cane sugar. And you might see on here, if I squint, cultured dextrose. Yes, dextrose is sugar, but cultured means fermented. Ferment eats the sugar and it's 0 grams of added. It's a common ingredient as a natural preservative. There was a big trend last month about getting 100 grams of protein a day, which I've been trying to do. I eat a lot of meat. And yes, First Light Farms, who makes this amazing steak, sponsored this reel, but this is not just a beautiful grass-fed steak. I want you to look how these steaks are marbled so lovely, yet they're 100% grass-fed, grass-finished Wagyu steaks from New Zealand. My biggest knock against grass-fed beef is that it's always a little bit too lean and overcooks. This eats like a corn-fed marbled steak, but it's 100% grass-fed from New Zealand. They work with family farms. They're regenerative farms, and their steaks, their wild game, their ground beef is amazing. I'm gonna have this tonight with some sweet potatoes and other stuff. Going back to gut-friendly foods once again. I know my grandma, when I used to visit here in South Florida here in the early 80s, loved cottage cheese in her cantaloupe. I love it as is. This is one of the best ones on the market. Good cultures, organic, good, non-GMO. Double cream, so 6% milk fat. When you have good dairy like organic, you want extra milk fat because what lives in the fat? Omega-3 fatty acids, the anti-inflammatory one. Plus, why is it gut friendly? Boom, living cultures in here. I actually, for lunch, right before I made the video, I put a scoop of this on a big bed of this, the Costco Wild Brown Fermented Sauerkraut. See how it says raw. See how it says fermented and probiotic. It's not a sauerkraut packed in vinegar. It's a raw fermented one. So what I do is, see, I'm at the bottom here and I have another one in my outdoor fridge. I won't throw this away. When I'm done with it, I'll drink shots of it because this is basically liquid kefir that's dairy-free. So a fermented cabbage that's made of fiber. Fiber-rich foods feed your gut bacteria with the protein and the bacteria from this. It's a total winner. Speaking of fermented foods, at Sprouts Farmers Market now, you can get coconut cult yogurt. They have chocolate, they have this one plain, and a couple other ones. I am an investor in this company, by the way. This is coconut-based fermented yogurt. Something's beeping here. Unlike a lot of yogurts, one of the worst secrets in the yogurt business is they will ferment to make the yogurt and then pasteurize, ship it to the stores. Whoa, that's backwards, because when you pasteurize, you kill bacteria. Yes, it makes it more shelf friendly, but you just nuke the bacteria. This uses pasteurized coconut milk, then it's fermented with more living bacteria than most any other one at the grocery store. Start with 2 spoons each day because it has so many bacteria. If you're not used to it, it could be too many bacteria. This stuff is unbelievable. And then when I'm making my lunch meats, I'll oftentimes smear this. This is organic pate with awesome ingredients from Whole Foods. This is pate made of organic pork and chicken liver. Liver is so nutrient dense. I'll even smear it on Rose's lunch sandwiches to get organ meat that tastes good, and she likes it and I like it. It's a total bonus. And I love to have a glass of wine with my meal about 4 nights a week, usually red wine with my steak. But I opened this white wine to make shrimp scampi the other day. That was delicious. I drink wine called natural wines, meaning it's old world style. Fun fact, most bottles of wine will have about 3 to 4 grams of sugar, either residual sugar or sometimes added, 3 to 4 grams of sugar per cup. This whole bottle has 0.1 grams of sugar because it's a long natural fermentation and the bacteria eat all the residual sugar, so there's 0.1 grams. Combine that with the fact that natural wine has no added sulfites and 0 chemicals when the grapes are on the vine or when they're being made into wine. it's the way to go. Natural wine can be found from Dry Farm Wines online or the Natural Wine Selection at Whole Foods. So that's what's in my fridge right now in the heart of winter. Lots of protein and lots of gut-friendly foods.